Hi, everyone. My name is Eric Clark. I'm recording this from my office here in Ottawa on a beautiful spring day. And I wanted to give an update on what's happening with the CPD for CAPE. I've been about 6 months on the job now, and it's certainly an interesting time to have started given the pandemic and the shutdown of the majority of our traditional CPD activities for some time. Um, it's given us a chance to sort of reevaluate a little bit and plan for a new and improved way for us to meet the needs of our members across the country. Certainly, it's difficult to plan what's going to happen over the next few months, and in particular into the fall as we start thinking ahead and planning what else we can do. And my suspicion is that it's going to continue to be more of an online environment until perhaps 2022, unfortunately. Um, so just to tell you what we've sort of have done or are thinking about doing over the last few months, we've gotten a committee sort of up and started of people interested in CPD for CAPE, and we're going to continue to ask people and look for volunteers to help us out. We are about to be sending out a needs assessment across the country, which will look at a whole variety of things, including what types of topics are people interested in, or where do they feel they need some CPD from CAPE. We'll also be looking now at other topics like leadership, EDI, social justice movements, along with things like medical legal concerns. And we'll also be delving into how and when people want to get at their CPD. Do they want a podcast? Do they want it in group sessions? How long do they want to be involved with? To really allow us to try and get our information to the biggest number of people and encourage the most people to join CAPE and get involved with us. We've had great success over the last 8 months, I guess now, with grand rounds. This is something that I inherited and was ongoing when I came on board. I think it's continued to draw well, and the longer it's in place, the more it will become a staple of people's weekly CPD events that they know are available to them. We have a committee that has been formed to start planning for next fall. We're going to take the summer off. I know people have already been submitting potential topics. We're probably going to try and get some of the academic institutions from across the country involved with their residents. I think that's a great way to get great CPD, and also encourage some of the residents to join and be involved with CAPE. And so that should be taking place over the next couple months as we get ready to start back up again in September of this year. And finally, we've just come off finishing what I think was a really good and successful and useful and enjoyable leadership series. This was identified a couple of years ago as a significant area of need for CAPE members. They had an in-person CPD event in the Sun a year and a half ago now. And so we had a four episode online session with a bunch of people from across the country on a variety of topics, a little bit centered around leadership during the pandemic, which I think everyone really enjoyed and got something out of. I know I myself, as one of the instructors, found it very useful and enjoyable. So that's kind of where we're at. Like I said, it's been about 6 months. The next 6 months, it's very hard to plan for what's going to happen, but we're doing our best. I think there should be some really exciting changes over the next year with our CPD as we sort of recalibrate and retool some of the great stuff we have, and then add some new ways to help people get their CPD and encourage CAPE membership. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone virtually at CAPE in Winnipeg in a couple of weeks.